So I was talking the other day, probably about a month ago now, with a chief and about leadership and training and opportunities. And his answer was, "Well, I'll send this out and see if anybody's interested." To be frank, not a lot of people are interested in advancement around here, but I'll see what happens. And that struck me. That just rung a bell in the back of my head, and I said, "Okay, that I didn't quite know why at the moment how to articulate it, but I was like, that's that okay." So anyway, nothing ever came of that, um, which sounds like that nobody's interested in becoming a leader or developing or advancing in that department. And a couple other conversations I had put it really into context. If you have an organization where no one is interested in taking a leadership role, you have a problem in your organization. And if you're a leader in an organization that has no interest in developing leaders, you're part of the problem. Now, I say that really directly, but here's the interesting thing. It's a good thing to know that you're part of the problem, because if you know you're part of the problem, then you know you're also able to be part of the solution if you want to be, if you try, if you put your energy into it. There's a lot of empowerment, a lot of power, a lot of ability inside the understanding of our responsibility, of our own accountability, of our own role in it. If we just sit there and say, well, no one wants to and they're not interested in kids these days or whatever, and we put it on them, not only are we blaming someone else without really understanding or without applying context and any number of other things, we're also not holding ourselves accountable to our influence and our responsibility as leaders to create culture and to promote and to engage and to help train and make people interested. When we don't do that, not only we're shifting blame, but we're giving up our own power. We give up our own agency. If I know that I'm accountable and my energy will move this forward, then I can put my energy into it and I can move this forward. If I believe I'm a victim to everybody else's attitude, then I can only take what comes towards me. Things can only change if somebody else does it, and that leaves me powerless, which we're not. None of us are. So I wanted to get this message out because there's an opportunity coming up in September. It's going to be only for people who recognize this difference. Okay, the difference between everybody else's fault and my own accountability. For people that recognize that they can be the change, and for people that recognize that it's their growth, A, for the sake of their own growth, but B, their responsibility to grow so they, as leaders, can help others grow. In September, there's going to be an opportunity. I'll open up the applications shortly. It's going to be very limited seating in the program, but there's going to be an opportunity to really dive into topics like this. It's going to be no BS, no sacred cows, just getting to the meat of real leadership. How do we change the world? Well, first, we hold ourselves accountable. First, we remember that we have this space, this job to do. So keep an eye out for that. A bunch of stuff I'll put it out, and in the meantime, I'm going to be sharing other useful ideas, information, things like that along the way. But this opportunity is going to be for command level police leaders only. It's going to be coming in September, and it's going to change your world if you're committed to changing yourself.